Welcome to the Men of the Metaverse podcast. This is a channel where we discuss hot topics in our community. Our focus is to be a positive channel on YouTube and share our perspectives on fundamental issues. Make sure you tune in every week for new videos and join the conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And now, here are your hosts, Brandon and Lewis.
Lewis, what's going on? I gotta fix that because it just jump off real quick. But welcome everybody to the Men of the Metaverse podcast. I am Brandon. I'm here with Lewis. Are we a dynamic duo? Let me sit up straight first. I'm already leaning.
We are not. We kind of like Mark Lawrence and
Mark and Will Smith.
Mark Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
Okay, I like that.
When in the scene, I could put the pissy sheets on you. That's when they was old and in the damn the old people house.
Oh, you're talking about Life. You're talking about Life.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot what
that's
you were talking
about.
So
we ain't like we got busted with that liquor. And
we're not the young version.
And killing Cocott. What's his main name? Cocott.
I can't remember. That's a classic movie, but I ain't got it down like that.
Yeah.
So we're older but wiser. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm trying to say we ain't no threat to y'all guys, man. Y'all
not just
up to us.
So you don't think we're a threat on these YouTube streets? Not yet. So we got some more work to do.
Yeah, because wait till they get up on us, then they'll be there. But now
that's fair enough. Like I said, we said we're gonna try to change some things. We're gonna try to give you guys better content, switch stuff up, make it a little fresher, give us a little pop. Make sure you hit the Cash App because we won't ever shout out our Cash App.
Wait, hold up now. We ain't going here begging now, Brandon.
No, we're not. But see, we're not begging, but we never bring light to any of this stuff. I want people to know we got a new page. We're gonna bring some light to our Cash App that's at the bottom, our IG, our TikTok, our Facebook. And we're on X, and we're going to be doing a better job as far as posting and giving you guys content on there too. But you can find us on YouTube, but we're on these other platforms as well. And we're going to what? Go ahead. What you gonna say?
If you don't have no money to donate, you could do something that's free. It only takes you 1 second. Hit the like button and subscribe.
For sure. And we got that at the top. And share. Like I say, just share. Like, you can dislike. I think it helps us if you dislike our videos.
Be careful with that now.
It's funny. I was going on my daughter's page. People be disliking our videos on there. I said, God, dog, you dislike kids' videos, but people do what they want to do. People feel how they want to feel, I guess, too. So people be hating. There's some haters out in the world, but we want to try to get into some topics today. See what's going on and current. We'll start with Kyrie because the game is tonight. What? I'm jumping around too much.
What, you saw me looking?
Yeah, you was looking.
The audience, this is live. We ain't editing none of this stuff out. I was thinking. I said Brandon done lost the screen because like I said, we my side. That's why I said Brandon done lost the screen.
No, I was trying to switch over seamlessly. But it's gonna take us a minute to get everything worked out. Like I said, we got a new
great
setup.
job, Brandon.
I appreciate it.
I said he take a little hair too long. I don't know
what's going on. You was looking around,
but his talk's still good.
I was trying to hold it together. But like I said, we talked on I think we talked on the phone about how we kind of need to step it up and change stuff. I think we had our latest video was blocked by YouTube for reasons we're not going to speak about. But correct. Like I said, that just kind of lit a fire underneath me, and I want to get more serious about it because like I said, we do a lot of great things on here. Talk about a lot of great stuff. Lewis may disagree, but Lewis don't even think he's a good chef. If I ask Lewis, "Are you a good cook?" Didn't you just post some shrimp fried rice or something like that?
And I cooked it in agony, Brandon.
Well, there you go. That's another point. Most people, if they was in pain, couldn't walk, they'll heat up some water with a Keurig and eat some ramen noodles or a cup of noodles, and then call it a day. But Lewis, he still got that chef in him where he's gonna get on that stove and get working.
Audience,
what?
If you ever go to my page, I think I posted on my Facebook. I posted on my page because it's cooking.
Yeah.
If maybe the last 5 months, 6 months, every video we've done in agony. Got it.
And people don't even know that either.
I didn't do nothing today. What I do today, brother?
No, what you do?
Turn the black stove on.
Oh yeah, still hurting. You didn't. Go ahead.
Rinse the chicken off. Put seasoning on it. Grill it up.
Divide it up. Do that? Could you just pop a hungry man microwave meal?
I don't got the money, Brandon. I don't got the money. I don't got the money like that.
Okay.
All right. Now Brandon don't know. What? He don't know. I'm still putting in our I am too. I ain't miss a week. I
still am too. I may have a little hiccup though, but I'm still because I don't have a 20. I had a substitute because I have $100 bill because I haven't been able to go to the ATM and get no money out. But
I get to go to the ATM, Bernie. I do it twice a month. $40, then $40. Why you can't do that, Brandon?
I just haven't had the chance to do it this week. I hadn't done it this week, so I'm like, sure, I got to put a $100 bill in here, and it worked with that. But we'll get to that. And like I say, Dallas is going to be playing tonight, and we kind of want Kyrie to get his first. Well, not his first champion. Help Luka get his first championship. But game one, they didn't really show up, or was the Celtics just a little too much for them? What was your take on the first game?
Brandon, I ain't even watching, so I can't say nothing.
Okay.
I just know I say Kyrie didn't have
he had like 12 points.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot that much. I think he was 0 for 5 maybe for shooting threes, but Porzingis showed up. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't watch it, so I can't really give
but I think that's a good point. I think you know enough to see what happened to kind of gauge what really happened with that game.
I don't. Okay. I have to watch. For me to really talk on games, I have to watch them.
Okay. But I got you. But it was a blowout. Porzingis he was injured. They wasn't sure if he was going to play, and he said he was going to come back. But we weren't sure what Porzingis we was going to get. Wasn't sure if Jason Tatum was going to shrink, what Jaylen Brown was going to do. But all three of them showed up, and it was a force, and Dallas just couldn't figure out what to do.
This would be the light-skinned guy. Only year he could get him a ring.
So, but do you think you think now the Celtics may pull it off and they may win?
No, I think Dallas gonna win.
You think Dallas still gonna win?
Yeah.
So
I think Kyrie over, unless he gets hurt. If he ain't hurt, he ain't gonna do no 12 points.
Yeah, I think Boston. Yeah, I think him being in Boston and just the history there, and he didn't have a good time there. I think a lot of that kind of stuff may be in his head a little bit, and he just wasn't himself. So that's why I say, do you think he's gonna be ready for tonight? You think he may be like, all right, that was a bad game, it's out the way. Now it's time to try to steal one in Boston and see what we can do with this series.
I think he'd be ready to go. I'm basing him off 2017 Kyrie Irving, so I think he'll be ready to go.
Okay. I think Dallas may try to steal one today. We'll see what happens though. I think that game is at 8. You gonna watch any of it?
Probably not, because we on here. and my dope burning up like a son of a gun, brother.
All right, Lewis is a little down. We're switching over from NBA to WNBA. Have you been hearing about what they've been doing to this poor girl, Caitlin Clark?
What have they been doing, Brandon?
They've been bullying her. They've been being aggressive with her. I think one girl kind of walked over and kind of gave her a shoulder to the ground. Are they being too rough with her? You think they're being too rough with her?
I think they playing basketball.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And it make it more fun. Isn't it supposed to be competitive, a little aggressive? Like, this is not no high school. This is not no college. These are grown women, right?
Brandon, a foul is a foul, Brandon. You know, I didn't see, did not see Green with Demontre Green.
What's up? Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. I did not see none of his actions. Oh, her. You
no, I didn't see. No, they didn't do that yet. The choke out. Choke dude out. No, it wasn't anything like that.
I saw this.
A shoulder.
No. This right here. Ha! Ha!
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Right. But, you know, I think some of that comes with you're a rookie in the NBA or the WNBA. Like, you think you all that? Okay, we're going to show you that this league is different, because I think she thought she was going to come in and light it up. She might not have said that, but that's what people are thinking. So, of course, the WNBA players are going to be like, okay, well, we're going to show you what kind of league this is. But go ahead.
All right, Brandon. I call her the Great White Hope.
Okay.
The subconscious white, what's that thing?
Supremacist or supremacy.
Supremacist. All right. Caitlin Clark is a victim. She's a victim.
She's being oppressed?
Oppressed her due to white supremacy in America, Brandon.
Okay. I'm trying to follow. I think the people believe that for sure.
Now, she's a great shooter.
Yeah, for sure.
Known for long range.
Yep.
She has a mid-America appeal. What do mid-America mean to you, Brandon?
Well, that means she can relate to a lot of wonderful people, because wonderful people make a majority of the United States.
All right. And if you look at a map of the United States on the East Coast, beautiful people.
Right.
On the West Coast,
and towards
the mid, just the edges, Latinos, everything in the middle is your wonderful people.
I got you.
So mid-America represents just the people in the middle. Shout out Mr. Taylor. I can't read it.
I'm gonna go ahead and read it. The majority of Caitlin Clark fans are right-wing, wonderful males who are attacking beautiful WNBA players on social media. And I tend to agree with what Timothy's saying.
So let's see. Brandon, tell me, put your thumbs up if you can hear.
I got you.
Media madness. So, you know, this Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa superstar. She's now a pro. Plays for the Indiana Fever. So the the women's NBA, okay? A lot of African-American women and some gays. I don't know the percentage, but more than the general population. There is a belief on the part of some that this Caitlin Clark, because she's white and straight, is upsetting some of the power structure within the WNBA. And so Ms. Clark gets whacked the other night. Let's see it. In a game with the Chicago Sky, an African-American woman pushes her down. You see it there. There wasn't even any, they didn't have the ball. They weren't even close to the action. And the African-American woman didn't apologize or anything like that. And the league says, oh, this is bad. So why did she do it? Well, let's run a couple of sound bites in. First, CNN. Go.
It's part of the conversation out there that a lot of the league sees this white, straight woman coming in and being embraced by the United States of America. And maybe they're not white and maybe they're not straight. And they think, what the hell is this? And that is part of what's going on.
Okay, that's speculation, but possible. And Leland Vittert last night on News Nation had a reply. Go.
That's also just called racism. It's that simple.
Wow.
If there were multiple white women out there trying to take out the single black player, the single successful black athlete, there would be no debate. Jake Tapper would be waving the racism flag.
Now, that is true. Okay? So you can, on CNN, indict African-American players, men or women, or any gay, can't do it. So Vitter really, and that was a gutsy.
All right, Brandon. So what now let me just get to the point, people. A rule number one for me.
Okay.
Never trust a guy with no upper lip.
There you go.
This man on here got no upper lip. I know his background. Getting them little girls.
Okay.
Well, maybe not, excuse me. If you may be 30 years older, all right, but they may be 18, you 48. You know, get them little girls and do what you got to do. Lie on TV.
For sure.
And no upper lip.
No upper lip.
So you always gotta be cautious. That's rule number one. But Brandon, what do you take of Mr. Bill O'Reilly?
I just think it's what we've talked about before. That group always will try to look out and try to protect their group no matter what. Is she being bullied? No. Is it basketball just going on? Yes. Are they being overprotective of her because they want an unfair advantage? They see her as the hero, and they don't want anything bad to happen to her. Kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's similar to Tom Brady because I wouldn't do that to Tom Brady, but it was special treatment to Tom Brady compared to other people for some reason.
You couldn't touch him.
Couldn't touch him.
If you try to rub his, you could rub. Only thing you can do is rub his nipples. If you do that,
right?
That was it.
At least we can say Tom Brady. He's been in the league. He won some Super Bowls. We kind of understand. This girl hasn't won anything in the WNBA or in college because she lost in college too. She was a great player. She's just a great scorer. But what you about to say,
Brandon? They say she's the best.
She's not.
She's excellent.
She's not. She lost to the best, but go ahead.
I have stuff in my phone I gotta erase because we're doing a thing on it. I didn't have enough time. You know, when something is up on you, you be laid back, like, hey, I'm probably doing all of that. But yeah, people say she's the GOAT. She's the best
already. She's already the GOAT.
The best college player ever. Is that the truth, Brandon?
That's the truth. Shoot better than Dame, Steph. They may put her versus Steph in the next All-Star weekend coming up, just because she's that important to WNBA and the NBA. Let me read what Timothy got to say real quick. Clark got the publicity. Tell Bill O'Reilly, Charlie Kirk, Tommy Lauren, Clay Travis, Megan Kelly, and all the other alt-right that she don't want them. She don't want them to be fans of hers. Then the WNBA will embrace her. I kind of tend to agree with what Timothy said. He named every person on the alt-right. I don't know what happened to Tommy Lauren. I don't see her too much anymore. But yeah, go ahead. What you want to say?
Here's the thing. You see these big companies, Nike,
yeah,
Gatorade, State Farm, Affinity.
And
you see these two Negroes up here.
Yes, I do.
They all has an agenda. You think this person, that person, all the politicians ain't pushing the media to say to go a certain way?
For sure.
Like,
but why is that? Why is that?
Brandon, it's called I gotta get the money. They gave this woman a $25 million contract. That means they want to make $250 million off that.
Right.
Times that by 10.
They will.
You can't make that if her stats say she's mediocre.
Right. Or lower than that.
Yes.
Her team isn't good. She may not be in the playoffs when the WNBA playoffs roll around.
So, but let's listen to some Negroes, Brandon.
That's funny. Go ahead.
So there's a hot topic going on right now. Caitlin Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the are her teammates at? Where are y'all at? Where are the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars. You Cole, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other, man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
All right. So, in my opinion, what he just said, 14 of the colored players is not sticking up for that one player. That's basically what he said, Brandon.
Do they have to? This is a rookie now. Like when you come into the league, whether it's the NBA or the WNBA, like you have to earn people's respect. And maybe they don't like her. They may not like something about her. They may not want to gather around her that way, like, you know, to protect her yet. Like, she got to pay her dues. She hasn't even got a chance to really do anything yet. Like, it's a lot of hype. They may like some of it. They may not. That's just a part of it. They're like, look, you supposed to be a superstar. Well, like, let's turn it up. You missing shots. You're not carrying us like you're supposed to. We still losing. You might been running things at what was you at, Iowa? But now this is grown women. Now is you can't just come down the court and just fire shots and, you know, you hit or miss. We're gonna get the ball back because the other team's not that good. Like, it's real competition in WNBA.
Yeah, I remember this year watching the women's play. I seen a team. This was like maybe this Elite Eight. Some women didn't know how to run up the court, Brandon.
Right.
Like, you know,
that's a real thing.
I mean, like, to run, like, you got to get up there.
Yeah.
It was just like they didn't know how to. You got to go. Yeah.
Because you just kind of just doing whatever. It's not as serious. But when you're at WNBA level, like, these are the players that really, like, even the players that get drafted. Not all the players get drafted still make the team. A lot of them get cut. I'm gonna read what Timothy said real quick. Clark fans have attacked her teammate Aaliyah Boston so bad she had to turn her social media off. That's why her teammates not defending her. Like, that's a real thing too. Like, you have a mob that's behind you so much, they're not even showing the teammates respect. They're coming after the teammates. So the teammates like, look, I'm getting paid how much? I'm getting paid $25,000 to play on this team, and I'm getting harassed. No, I don't care. I don't care that much. They're like, no, I don't care. We'll see what happens.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know her actions, her locker room actions, Miss Caitlin Clark. Now, if I was her, I know she can't do that. It won't let her do it. If I was her, time I go up in there, I get after the first couple of games, I get every teammate a $3,000 bonus.
Okay, yeah.
You know they need it, Brad. They only make
I agree. I agree for sure.
You know,
right?
And I'll give it 3,000. Try to, you know, be humble because they already know you the star, and you gonna come up there and want to. You can't dictate.
Yeah.
And you can't run. She can't run herself.
Yeah, I can't remember whether it was Russell Wilson, but it was a quarterback that bought all his offensive linemen like Rolexes or some gift to be like, look, I appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Like, I can't make the plays I need to make if y'all not defending me like I need to, you know, giving me the time I need. So if I don't look out for y'all not, you know, I'm gonna be in trouble because you're gonna be like, look, we're gonna let him get smoked. We don't care. He don't care about us. He's making all that money. They're gonna blame us for not having enough time. But if you're smart, you have to look out for people that surround you.
And when I was a manager, Popeye's chicken. Pizza.
Yeah, pizza goes a long way for morale.
Watch this. Watch this, Brandon. Okay. $20 gas cards for BP.
For sure.
I had people come up to me. Hey, Lewis, man, I needed that, buddy. Thank you for that gas card. That was $20 on the gas card.
Right. That's $20 they didn't have. You never know what people are going through. And people just want to feel appreciated. The smallest things can go a long way in gestures to humans.
And in my mind, this happened in my mind. I ain't gonna say his name. I imagine he went to get that gas station. Got $15. Got him a pack of zigzags.
Right.
And an orange soda and walked out. I said, I'll probably pay for some zigzags.
As a manager, try to look out for people.
Right, you know what zigzags are?
What's that, the rolling paper?
Yeah, I think so. Right, do they still make those?
I'm pretty sure. The white eyes, all that other stuff.
Right.
Optimals and all that stuff at the gas station.
So when you said thank you for that $20, that's what story
in your mind. That's what you was thinking about him buying.
I didn't know it was true. He ain't never test positive for those zigzags. So hey, so I ain't pushing him.
Right.
I ain't looking.
Have you been the homeless person? I know we ain't trying to go way too off topic, but homeless people at the gas station or homeless people that you see, will you give them money? And if you do, you thinking about what they doing with the money?
2 months ago, me get it out the car liquor store. I'm cripping my damn self going into the damn liquor store. Guy said, man, you got something? Give me a beer or something. I got him a beer, got him the same beer I got. Most nice XXX.
Okay. Was he appreciative or
he was appreciative?
About
2 weeks later, I happened to see him. Hey man, I said, you want me to give that beer? Nah, man, this time I'm on some eat from McDonald's. You know.
All right.
I said, I don't got no McDonald's. Now I was extra cripply that day.
Right,
I don't got no McDonald's, buddy. You didn't remember the beer I got you last time.
Right, you don't even, you just out here asking people and you don't even remember their faces. So.
And watch this, brother. Did I buy him an extra beer?
Extra beer?
Yeah.
Not an extra beer. You got
I got my beers that I get, my 3 tall cans.
And
I gave him one of my beers. Okay. So I sacrificed my own damn beer.
I got you. So you were still on budget.
Yeah.
So you
to get him a beer. And he did 2 weeks later, he talking about he wants some McDonald's across the street.
Right. Man.
I'm trying to get some McDonald's today. You got $5? I'm crippling and get it out the damn car. A 2003 Lincoln LS. How old was that car? 21 years old?
And still running. How many? Well, I ain't gonna get too much, but just real quick, how many miles you got on Lincoln LS?
About 219. I got it down.
That's crazy.
You saw my video I posted on my account about I show you turning them tires.
I don't know if I saw that one or not. Did you have a trunk pop? Is that the one with the trunk? I mean, yeah, the trunk was open. That's not that one.
Trunk open.
I thought I saw one with a trunk open. But Timothy said Clark needs to tell Nike, Gatorade, State Farm that she wants her teammates Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston on her commercial. Now she ain't about to do that, and Nike not about to do that either. That would be good though. That would be a good idea to be like, hey, look, I'm trying to bring my team in, but I'm not sure if her team is happy that she's there. Like I haven't seen a lot of interviews. I haven't been looking like that, but I haven't seen a lot of interviews with her teammates speaking on her and saying different stuff. And like I said, they let her get knocked into the ground, so that just kind of go to show how they feel. You could at least act like you're gonna do something. Walk up to the girl.
Well, you gotta say, Brandon, you still never know what they.
You don't.
What they doing?
And she's a rookie. She's a rookie. Like, this is what's gonna happen. All right, go ahead. No, I didn't see this one.
Now, Brandon, this is me going to my damn car Thursday at 2:30.
Okay.
I said, shit, let me go to the gym. I said, man, I need to get my ass up, go to the gym. Let me go to the gym. I get in the car.
How does that happen? So you got your car raised up. You got it raised up.
Yeah, I got it raised up.
Jesus. So you first of all you backed out hit the brakes and that other time that's crazy.
Look at that. This is damn watch this. The damn clip to hold your brakes in like broke and tilted and went nice hitting the damn rotor.
Just all the time, just permanently. Well, not permanently. It's just on there no matter what you're doing. So whenever you're rolling, that's the sound you're gonna hear.
No, I think it must have broke when I stopped the car.
Okay. Because you didn't.
It wasn't making that loud. You heard the sound, Brandon. It wasn't making that damn sound last time I drove it.
Right.
And when I got back in it made that sound at a stop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you don't got no subs on that car, do you?
No, I got no damn subs on this car.
Just making sure.
Webby said when it costs $500, you ride factory. That's what Webby said.
Right.
And that's what I done. Yeah, so I had to order this brake pad clip right here.
Mm-hmm. You gonna put it on? You think you feel comfortable putting on the brake pad?
Brandon, who took this damn picture right here?
I know you did, but okay. So I'm glad you said that. So are you the average person knowledge wise when it comes to
no?
Okay.
I said if I told myself in 2006 with this car, I ain't gonna never put my own brakes on because I drive too fast. Okay. And those things need to stop when I have to stop.
Right, correct. But you feel comfortable enough now that you're gonna actually mess with your own brakes, or one of your brakes.
Okay, Brandon. Now check this out.
Okay, go ahead.
I can get this towed to a shop. That you know how they gonna cost you $200. They go look at it. They go look at it. Oh, we got to diagnose this thing. Diagnosis $200.
Okay.
Then they gonna say, okay, that clip is not in the state of Maryland right now, so we got to order it.
Right. It don't matter what it is. They're gonna tell you we got to order it because they don't got no parts in the shop.
No, Brandon, this car, ladies and gentlemen, a 2003 Lincoln LS. Is something brake specific? I'm going to the junkyard. I got junkyard parts on this damn car right now.
There you go. Correct.
Like for weird junkyard parts. But they still make brakes, but it's not, they don't stock them everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
it's hard to find. It's gonna take them a minute to get the parts in, then they gotta put it on. So you're looking at maybe what you think, like $500 to $1,000?
They're gonna charge you $500, then they're gonna say you gonna need new brake pads because they're gonna say it's a lip on it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So and I think these pads are over 10 years old, Brandon.
Probably so.
Over 10 years old. I think I probably put them on in 2014 or something. Because this caliper had to be replaced.
And I know we looked up on the last stream how much cars were. How much you think this car is going for?
Well, right now in Baltimore, they got 3 scams going on with this car. Somebody talking about it won't. It's like 6,000.
Yeah,
it's like it's like 4,000. But since I know this car, they be talking about it's a V8. Then I look at the car, it'd be a V6. I said, this is a damn, they stole these pictures.
You think so?
And they gonna come up, somebody gonna come up to them with the money, get knocked over the damn head. And watch this, Brandon. How can a black girl selling the car, a Latino man selling the same damn car with different posts? I said that's a damn scam they run.
Right, for sure. But
yeah,
but
this car, shit. Okay, 2017, CarMax offered me $250 for this car.
And that's what they do.
You think I'm not, Brandon? No, you think I'm lying, Brandon?
That's what they do. Remember the BMW I had? I think they offered us $1,000 when we were trying to trade it in. It wasn't even that many years old. But that's what they do. CarMax, you'll come in, sit down, they'll print the thing off, they bust you in the head, offer you something like you're at the pawn shop or something. And they're gonna make triple off the car when they sell it.
I told him, I said, I drove the car up here, man. Like I drove the car,
right, it's
everything.
It's right.
And somebody looked at it, $250. God damn. And that was And that was 7 years ago.
It said it's basically a pair of Michael Jordans. That's what they said. It's a Michael Jordan tennis shoes. But that's how they do. That's how they do.
Yeah. So CarMax $250. I said you can sell my car anywhere for about $2,000.
Yeah. Cash. You get 2,000 cash for it.
Because it still works.
Yeah.
And what's worse about it, all my magnets, my weights.
Oh yeah,
my weights came off too.
And the wheel, the weights, the balance on the weights popped off.
Okay, now what do those do as far as the wheel is concerned?
If they balance, what do balance something does?
It's going to keep it steady. It's going to keep it aligned. It's going to keep it.
So if it's unbalanced and it's your front left side, and that bitch is jumping like this,
so that's all.
The other one's going straight. How they gonna feel? How they gonna feel driving down the road?
Like an off-road vehicle almost, but so
watch this. If you live in the country, if you never go over 35 miles an hour, you will never know. But time you get on that highway,
right, it's gonna be bouncing.
Yeah,
that's funny. Lord, Timothy had a couple comments. Let me read one. The new scam is to give you $250, then take your car to the car auction and sell it for $3,000. Yeah, because that's what CarMax is gonna do. That's what most of the places are gonna do. But they know people are hurting for money, so they think they look at Lewis. He may bite on the 500 or the 250 because he.
I said I drove the car uphill. We talk about the transmission shifts hard. I said yes, it's a shift kit in there. It's an updated version.
So they're trying to. Because I forgot they drive your car around the block real quick just to see how it performs.
Yeah, it's an updated version in that vehicle.
So that's what you told her. I got you. That's funny.
$250. Brandon, that's a bumper beer. You know,
right, that's what I said. If he would have came out with a box of Jordans, that's basically what he's saying. Or just they give you a gift card to Walmart for $250 or something like that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Damn, we messed this up. We messed this up again. But that's real life,
right? That's what happens here on Men in the Metaverse. We may start on a topic, and I'll ask the question, and we'll get on something that we don't need to be talking about, like Lewis Lincoln LS. But it's all good.
And that little word took me out for 4 days. Taking off the damn tire, I tweet the other side of my damn back.
Right, because I see you there. You laying on the ground, so yeah.
You see why no more. As you get older.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
Like I got a video that I changed out some struts.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how you get this thing back to regular? Well, I changed out some struts. Man, that damn thing about took me out, man.
I got you.
That was about 2 years ago. Like because I was doing this, Brad. I take the tire out, boom, put a slide up, boom.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
And I'm booped over like this.
Right, in an uncomfortable position, right. About to tear your back up.
And I took my other back.
And I was gonna say too, we're supposed to be stretching before we do any kind of activities like that. Did you stretch?
I think that's what did it, Brady.
Mm-hmm.
We so old having a tire, doing the tire.
It's holding it.
But you're on the ground and you you like your butt.
I know what you mean.
And you do this.
Right. That one thing, you'll pull something or you'll work a muscle too much when it hasn't been stretched. So important to stretch. Just gonna throw that out there.
And 4 hours later, that day was tight. That was on Thursday. And today, Sunday, I finally ain't feeling that section. I said, thank you, Lord, Heavenly Father, because that's in my section that they want to cut open.
Right.
So but
and I know we talked about mattresses too. You say you got a newer mattress. It's really about time for me to get a new mattress. I need to be trying to order me one.
Well, I was doing anything to not be Yeah, to improve my situation. So, but I needed one because you get to a point when you said, "Damn, this one's kind of late." You be in the bed, but you be like this.
Yeah.
Hold on, you got to move over. Then
Right,
it's
yeah.
tighter.
Yeah.
Now you about to fall off.
Right, you just can't get comfortable.
Yeah, you got to
That's part of getting older.
Nah, Brandon.
Well,
you need a new mattress.
Uh-huh.
You got to put the parking brake on your back at nighttime because you don't want to roll down in the damn the dip.
I got you.
That's what was going on.
I got you. So
I was jumping for the right side, and sometimes I go sleep the right of the dip. Sometimes I sleep on the left of the dip.
And that's what we got in our bed right now. My side, I got the dip on. In the middle, it's perfectly fine because we don't really sleep there, So it's just uncomfortable where I'm sleeping. But if I sleep in the middle, I'm fine. But I'll start off in the middle and I'll roll back to my side because it's such a door incline, a decline right there. So
that's why I said the parking brake. Do you get what I said? You won't understand it till you live it.
Right, correct.
It'll wake you up a little bit like, damn, I'm off balance. Because your body want to roll in the
bed. Right, that's funny.
Yeah. Us putting the parking brake, it takes a muscle, it takes a stiffness to happen.
All right.
To not to roll down there, see, and then you're wearing out that side of your body.
Yeah.
Every single night.
Every single
6
time.
6 hours a night, your back on a parking brake. So you won't roll in the middle of the mattress.
Right. That's some old people stuff. Well, speaking of somebody that may need, to sleep elevated and had their feet up and all that kind of stuff, Ebony K. Williams announced that she's pregnant. She's celebrating being a single mother and is ready to have this baby and raise it without a father. How do you feel about that? Or, just your take on bringing the child into the world. Is it important to have a father there? Because I guess some people feel like it's not.
Every case, she could do anything she want to if she got the money. This is America. With enough money, you could do anything you want to. So she could do anything, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, we know what type of woman. Cole don't like the video I put on Facebook. We was making fun of.
But that's what, and that's what I'm curious about. How does your partner or your
she don't like it?
Is that one that she don't like? Okay, so which one did you put on Facebook or whatever? You want to try to pull it up? But I while you looking that up, I'll go ahead and give my feel about it because I am a parent. I'm raising a child at the moment. I have a girl. She's 8 years old, and it's hard just with the two of us trying to raise her, trying to keep her out of trouble, trying to manage whatever issues she's having in school. Eating food, just keeping her healthy, all those kind of things.
Parent household kids will contribute.
You want to put it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me if you can hear
it.
I can hear it.
To society, Brandon. Do single household kids contribute to society, Brandon?
Do they? Yes, they do.
Correct. And I can tell you how they contribute. Prisons are full with them. The jails are full with them. They keep the police working. They keep the prosecutors working. They keep low-income jobs booming the buses. They keep the Michael Jordan tennis shoes sold out. They keep the hot wings and the French fries ready to go.
So what you're saying is, if you have a two-parent household, you guarantee not to be incarcerated.
Who I say? Nobody say no guarantee. What did Dennis? Not Dennis Robert. What did Deion Sanders say?
What did he say?
When I want a quarterback, I want one from a two-parent household.
Correct.
Now, Brandon, I think everything I said in that was factional.
Yeah,
but some people could find it.
Oh, this is the video. I forgot about that part.
Some people could find this offensive because I said, now I didn't say gender. I didn't. I say single parent household.
Yeah.
So it could be an offensive video when I start porting out. Watch this. The facts of the matter.
But this is my thing. I think you're the type of person, you don't get caught up in feelings or emotions. you just state an opinion and you go about your business, right? Like you don't get to
wait, hold on. My opinion is based on data, Brad. It's
okay,
just not
but your opinion is still your opinion, and it may be based on facts, but people can still disagree with it, right?
correct.
But and I think that's okay. Like I can disagree with what you're saying, and we can still be okay. Like I'm not gonna feel like you're being like mean to a certain community or you hate women. I think that's how some people take some of the stuff that you may say.
Let's talk about Miss Mary Mack, Brandon.
Okay.
You ever heard Miss Mary Mack? Have you?
I've heard the song where the girls will hand clap or whatever. She was dressed in black.
So we got one circle, two circle. All right. So this circle gonna be what's a good color? Let's do pink.
Uh-huh.
Why is this thing acting up like this? Let's do pink. Hold on. Brandon, you see me hit pink on there.
Yeah. You trying to change that color? Yeah, hit pink right there.
Okay, pink. And let's do blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Miss Mary Mack and Mr. Mack.
Gotcha.
Now, they both make. Why does shit want to do this to me today? They both made $50K.
Okay.
All right. Who you think household will be more successful in a capitalistic society?
Mm-hmm.
A house with only one person earning $50K?
Uh-huh.
Or a house with two people earning $50K?
Two.
Why is that, Brady?
Because there's more money and more people in the household. So if somebody's sick, go ahead.
Why do you need more money in America?
Because things are going up. The value of things at the grocery store going up. Insurance going. Everything is costing more money. So you're ultimately going to need more money to raise a kid.
All right. So let's do this. So if a household only makes $50,000,
mm-hmm.
What are you sacrificing for that $50,000?
$50,000 and a person and another helper.
I mean, what are you not getting that another household to make $100,000 to get? So what are you sacrificing for that $50,000?
What are you sacrificing? What do you mean? So you got you got a couple in this household, but as another person that's a single parent making $50,000.
Yes,
and they're making $100,000.
Yeah, what's the difference between what can't the single person afford like the two people household?
A lot of things. Time, like if you're going to be working, that means somebody's going to have to be watching your baby while you're working.
Oh, okay. I remember 2 years ago we did a video about the rats in the box.
Mm-hmm.
That touching an infant young will make that infant better to deal with emotions as a adult.
For sure.
So what Brandon said, if the mama or father is not home and a stranger is caring for the baby, they won't get that touch.
Right.
So
and they need it. They have to have that. They have to have this touch. The more you get that touch, the better.
You don't have to have it.
If you want to be, I'm not gonna say successful, but the more that touch you have, the more you're at home with your family and not somebody that's a stranger, the more love you're gonna develop, the more closeness you're gonna develop. You're gonna be able to listen to your parents more. You're not gonna be pulled away into the world more. But if it's just one person taking care of a child, you're gonna be pulled into the world more. You're gonna be taught by the world more. That's just how it is.
You're right. And that touch, the difference between not being touched and being touched is the ability to handle conflict in the future.
Yeah. Let me ask you this real quick. Have you seen a lot of, not gonna say a lot, have you seen people raise children by themselves? Like,
yes,
watch them grow up. And then you've seen people with a 2-parent household raise kids, and you can see the difference. It's always a difference. When the examples that I've had, you have more success. Your kids are more, I don't want to say controllable, but they're more well behaved. They feel like they don't have as many outbursts. It's a lot of different factors that are positive when it's a 2-parent home versus the 1-parent home. And that's just what you want to say.
So that's why I said a single parent household, the prisons and the mediocre jobs are full with them, because that's what it's harder.
Yeah. And you're talking to somebody that was raised in a single parent household. I'm one of the people that was raised in a single parent household.
And I say to Brandon face, I ain't like being disrespectful with him. Shit,
well, no, and but that's what I'm saying. It's the truth. What if you think I could choose to have a 2-parent household or just have my single mom, if we can go back, I wouldn't choose that, because I know how hard it was for my mom. I know how hard it was for me and it wasn't hard for me and my brother, but we were raised by other people. We were in daycare, like we were away from my mom while she had to work. So it's just tougher, and you don't get the guidance from if it's 2 people guiding you.
Let's be careful now. Brandon is only assuming that other person is a decent role model.
That's true.
Now, if that other person is not a decent role model, then no, this does not apply.
That's true. But in the example we're talking about 2 sound-minded individuals versus 1 sound-minded individual.
Correct. Yeah, shit. I already had 2 sound-minded.
Right.
And one in the day of the week.
Yeah. But I guess it can feel like you're attacking single mothers, and I think that's what people like to turn to. But no, that's not what it is.
Here's the difference between a one parent household, 2-parent household.
What?
You get out of the hospital, you just broke both of your knee replacement. Who gonna drive you home, bro?
You're gonna have to get somebody to help you, and that's gonna be stressful. You got to try
to find somebody. You may not get nobody.
Right, you may not get nobody, and that's a reality. That's a reality. Like quick story. My wife has a friend that is a single mother. The one I told you that we went to dinner with. She's moving from one state to another with 2 kids. She doesn't have any help. You know how hard it is trying to move your furniture, your belongings by yourself.
Now, does she have any belongings, Brandon?
She does. Enough
to fill up a U-Haul or a back of a car?
Well, let's just say it'll be about 3 car trips. I think full of stuff, but I think if she had somebody to drive for her or to help her, it'll make it a lot easier, because you can't have a U-Haul with a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old baby. Like, you just can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
So if you had a partner, the partner drive the U-Haul, you drive your car. You see what I'm saying?
Or you drive the U-Haul, the partner got both of the babies.
There you go. Because what if you wake up and you're not really feeling well? Be like, it's good to turn to your partner and be like, look, I'm not feeling well today. Can you take over? Can you do a little extra today? Because I just don't have it. And that, as a parent, that's what you go through. Some days you have it, some days you don't. But if you're a single parent, do you have the option of being like, look, I'm just tired today. I want a me day. I know you're not a big fan of that kind of stuff, so I'm just speaking. I'm
a big fan.
Well, Louis, I'll just say you are critical on that kind of stuff.
Critical on what? You didn't say nothing, Brandon.
I say if I'm a parent, if I say, look, I'm tired, I want a me day today. I want to be able to go to a spa. I just wouldn't think
good one. Your grandparents never said that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that.
But if we're in a different
my mom couldn't do that. My mom could damn up.
So your mom wouldn't,
unless school was out. Then that's understandable, because everybody doing that.
But no, you just wake up on a Thursday, you want to call out, you want to just have a spa day and relax. They go and then have some drinks at a restaurant, and then maybe turn up later on, huh?
How would it feel, Brandon? Tell me, how does it feel?
Okay.
To leave somebody at somebody's house who's elderly,
Mm-hmm.
just for the fact you could go out and have a drink and look slutty.
Well, see, that last comment, that last word, that's why they made things. But I get you, you're right. You're right.
Damn, right.
That's honest, but people don't want to hear that. Women should be able to, Lewis, women should be able to cut loose and
no, you better I'm not talking about women. I talk about anybody.
Well, fair enough. But when you say something like that, people automatically they're gonna think you're attacking women. But I see what you're saying. But that's a good save.
If it's
for anybody,
if the person said somebody, I just want to go to Applebee's and walk through the mall, and I come back. Oh yeah, baby, I keep her. You just need a little to yourself. Nah, people want 4-day cruise trips.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and they go into jail. They come back. The social service got the child because she had the kids home.
Right. But
that's home for 4 days.
And that's the thing. I was talking to my wife about it. It seemed like people are going on vacation at a higher rate now. It's almost like 4 to 5 times they used to do. Like, how often you think my grandparents go on a vacation? Probably, and my parents, with my mom, we didn't go on that many trips a year. How many trips did you go on a year?
One. I was lucky. I good one.
Right. But now it just seems like it's a greater emphasis on doing that. And if you're not doing that, then you're missing out.
Nah, Brad. It's only a greater emphasis is you're loaded with student loan debt.
Yeah, okay.
You got high income.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got high income?
High income, but high debt.
Okay, there you go.
So you go on that vacation. You say, okay, I ain't gonna do my debt this month. I just gonna let it pile up. You spend that money. Well, people ain't getting away.
Right. You feel like you escaping certain stuff just because you making ends meet, but your debt is still rising.
Go on vacation, come back, your lights off. You know what's the point of that?
Well, so you can show people that you're going somewhere. You're not just in the house.
Go on vacation, you come back, you eating bean and weenies. Not because it's a delicacy. No, it's because you have to.
You have to. You're eating spaghetti 5 days in a row.
Not you eat spaghetti 5 days in a row. Huh?
Right.
And you washing your plastic fork. Been there, done that.
Huh? And that gets on my nerves. So if sometimes my in-laws will come, they'll use it and they'll put it like it's a dirty dish. I'm like, no, that's not a dirty dish. We go ahead and dispose of the plastic silverware. That's what we got it for. That's stuff they get on my nerves.
Hey,
plastic cups. But
when I was growing up,
go ahead.
Went to my grandma's house summertime. That's when the parents got back in the day. That's when the parents got some time.
Right.
Summertime. The styrofoam cups and plates, we washed those and reused them.
Right.
Huh?
You're correct.
On a ketchup bottle. My name was written on the front.
What's that?
That was my water bottle. So what you do, fill it halfway in the water with the sink water, put it in the freezer.
Okay.
Then you take out the freezer, you got that block of ice. Wow. Now you put the sink water back in there, so it always be ice cold every time you get it.
That's a good thing. And
could
tap
I
water.
Use a cup?
Could you use bottled water? Did you have bottled water?
I had the ketchup bottled water. I had the ketchup bottled water. Could I use a cup, Brandon?
No.
Nope. Could I use a plate out of order?
No. No.
Okay.
Could you make a lot of noise? Could you be jumping around the room making a lot of noise?
You got it inside the house. If the door only gonna open every 6 hours.
Right.
So once you go out,
you gotta stay out.
You gotta stay out. And the screen was the the big belly metal screen.
Right.
You know,
I know what you're talking about.
the screen, the big belly metal screen that popped out. You think it's supposed to be flat, but popped out, so you could go in a little bit.
Right. Look.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's-
if you went outside and came in for a second, you can't go outside because as soon as you try to do that, you inside now. You inside. You
And you
stuck.
couldn't hide. Those were 2 doors that pop
Right.
belly metal screen and had a door behind it. So you're making a whole bunch of doors if you come to the door.
Correct. You're right. Right.
Yeah.
That's funny. But things
And-
are different now. Things are different now.
And when I needed a drink of water, Brandon, what did I pick up?
Tap water. Your ketchup bottle.
The
Like you said.
ketchup bottle top water. I could bet I picked nothing else up.
Right.
You know, and during that time, see, you drank water, and when you got a soda, that butter sucker was special.
Right. And let me tell you this, but when we used to be at my grandmother's house and she make you some food, you had to eat all that food. It don't matter what's on that plate. If you don't eat all that food, you in trouble. She gonna give you that look like, look, I spent hard-earned money on this food, and there's people starving around the world. It's some good food. You need to eat all this food. Do kids have to do that now? If they don't want to eat their food, it is what it is.
And Brandon complaining, black eyed peas.
Right.
Collard
You gotta
greens.
try to force yourself to eat good food, good soul food.
Macaroni and cheese.
But you know,
That's a
they'll put
meatloaf.
but that's what I'm saying. It's meatloaf or some liver and onions or something like that too. They're trying to put some stuff like that.
Nah, I ain't the liver onions. They got me
What?
on that one.
But my grandmother would used to try to sneak something like that on the plate because sometimes they have some meatloaf for sure or some fish, but sometimes they be making stuff you don't want, some chitlins, some liver and onions. It was another dish, I can't remember what it is, but she'll put a little bit on your plate because she know you ain't gonna eat, but she wants you to at least try to eat some of it.
See, Brandon from North Carolina, they eat that crazy stuff. They eat that hog head cheese. Brandon grandma has some hog head cheese.
Jowl, all kind of stuff. Like
It's like a loaf of bread, but with sliced up pig intestines and ears and meat.
Probably so.
Olives.
I've seen some, but what is that called? What is it? Because I know now they're talking about.
Yeah, I eat that, and it'll be chopped fine.
No,
hot dog. This still be you can recognize what it is.
Right, and it tastes funny too.
And it's in gelatin.
Right. But I don't know what it's called. But I remember seeing that.
You remember seeing that?
You was expected to if you put it on your plate, whatever it is, you got to eat it.
Boy,
and
so
you can't get up. Go ahead. What?
That don't care. A lot of people they eat that
all kind of stuff.
That meatloaf. I know, but it's damn. What is it called, Brandon?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. Now I can picture, but I can't remember what it's called. But I have to call my mom tomorrow and see some of the stuff she used to eat because she used to tell me some of that stuff too. And back when she was young, they had an outhouse, and just things are different, way different now. My grandmother used to make sure you have to wash it. You have to go wash your hands right before you eat. Like just you have to pray before you eat.
That should be
standard. But do we do that every time? Like it was just programmed into me. Okay, we about to eat, so let me go wash my hands. Let me go get ready for dinner. Let me go get ready for supper. That's what you call it.
Okay, yeah, supper, but that's before you go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, your biggest meal of the day was out of breakfast or lunch. Well, probably lunch.
Right. Timothy said, no child wants to be born for a paid donor. Most non-black people keep that private, not to tell the whole world. Yeah. But
Tim,
go ahead.
What you think? What kind of man she pick on the checklist?
Because you can select her.
Nappy hell?
No.
Do I want
a Buki? No.
Drake? Do I want El LaBarge? Or do I want Jack Nicholson? You know, which one you think she picked, Brandon?
She got a wonderful man, or maybe
she got El LaBarge.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. How about the height? The daddy, 5 foot, 5.5.
No.
5'10", 6 feet.
6 plus.
Now, Miss Ebony. Now for 6'4", you got to pay extra 10,000. Got it. Let's get
Right,
it.
she got it right for sure. She got it.
So she picking the 6'4". Well, now the ethnicity.
Yeah, ethnicity. She wants Spanish, little Spanish, maybe little European. You know, maybe what? Well, she might get.
She don't want no
little
Congo.
black. No.
How about West Africa?
I'm not sure. Because I think she dated some wonderful people. And when we say wonderful for people who may be watching our show for the first time, we say wonderful people for our Caucasian, our white people. So I think she might have been like, look, I want somebody with who had a lot of money, tall, great education. And it was like, do you want him to be a little African American, maybe a hint of that, or Spanish, or she was like, I don't know, but we'll see. I guess when her baby is born, it's gonna be, her life is gonna be different. I know people think it's easy. You can just go to work, you can pop out a baby, but babies require a lot. They're gonna pull on your emotions.
Brandon, it's gonna be a whole lot easier for her. You know it, Brandon.
It is for sure, but I think she's gonna try to be there for that baby and work too. And it's just not gonna work out. She may try to have a nanny on the road, and she's probably gonna have a deep connection. I think she's tougher than she tries to put on, tougher than she really is. So I think she's gonna try to work, but then she's gonna spend a lot of time with her child. That's just what I think is gonna happen. But we'll see. Like I say, hopefully she has a healthy baby. You know, we're not trying to put anything negative out there, but did you see the story in the news?
I remember what first happened.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it, but yeah, and then I saw the stuff come up about it. Bun B had a home invasion where his wife
several years ago.
Yeah, his wife was held at gunpoint, and you know, I think did Bun B end up shooting the person, but he didn't die, and they ended up, you know, finding out who it was, and he got arrested.
Correct. Yes, he practiced the Second Amendment like he's supposed to do.
And I guess he's in court. He's not saying he didn't do it. He pled guilty, and they did some testimony where Bun B was talking about the situation. He hasn't healed from it. His wife hasn't healed from it. They couldn't even be in the house anymore. So
they had to sell the house. Yep.
Yeah. And I guess people were trying to say he shouldn't have called the police and told them what happened and all that kind of stuff, because
he shot a firearm. They coming.
Yeah, so you have to cooperate, right?
Well, no, you don't have to, but let's see.
Well,
you at your house with your gun.
Yeah.
You just let that thing go.
Yeah.
Your wife is
neighbors,
crying.
Right. The neighbors heard it. They already gonna call too. So
yeah, you got residue all on your hand.
Right. Probably blood in your house. Yeah. But don't you have to keep it street? You know, you got to stick to a certain code.
He didn't know that person. That could be a junkie.
Right.
And I think that's a junkie robbed my house. I got to keep it street.
Right. And what kind of person do you think Bun B is now? Is he a civilian? You think he's still in a gang type of lifestyle? Like, we don't know for sure, but it's like you can't even look out for yourself.
Bun B is a trill OG, Brandon. Okay. He's a trill OG.
Okay.
Reason being, he heard his wife downstairs screaming. Some people will run and hide. Some husbands will run and hide. Some husbands will piss on their leg. You know, some husbands like me will fall down the steps, but at least I can't.
Right. And it's funny because remember, like 3 weeks ago, me and my wife, we were sleeping in bed and we heard a crash noise downstairs. So I jump up, she jump up, I'm running down the stairs, but she's running down too. I'm like, no, you stay upstairs.
I thought you damn, Brandon, you got your girl trained.
Well, what do you mean trained? You can't.
I thought we talked about.
Well, we have, but instinct and
a shotgun shell, pow! Now both of y'all hit.
Right. I guess her instincts kicked in too, but I had to tell like, look, you stay upstairs. Let me go see what's going on downstairs. Okay. Then I'll let you know what's going on. But we both jumped up and like I said, I guess she thinking about protecting her daughter. So maybe that's why she got up. But
I'm daughter upstairs.
Yeah, our daughter's
upstairs. Yeah, she messed up. She should have. You went downstairs, you get shot.
Right. What
allegedly. But this is how you wanted to happen, though, bro.
Right. But
then she got the thing on her. Now she calling 911 with the daughter with the door closed.
Right.
And anybody who opened that door, what's gonna happen. It's gonna be drum live.
Right. Right. And I guess you don't think
to happen.
Yeah, you're right. And I guess you don't think about that kind of planning, but you really do have to have a plan of what's going to happen if somebody comes in your house. But like I say, we were in a cold sleep and just heard a noise, both shot up, trying to figure out what's going on.
And I said, Brandon is supposed to get shot.
Okay, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine.
So with my personality, when I come in there, I don't care what stage I'm at. I'll be the one who gonna go down first. I'm still coming.
Right.
I may know I gonna go down, but I ain't gonna run like a little pump. Biatch.
Right. And I thought to grab the gun, but I was like, well, no, I'm gonna leave the gun upstairs with her, and I'm gonna go downstairs to see what.
She don't know how to use the gun, Brandon.
She does.
No, she don't.
In a panic, maybe not. You're right. In under pressure, most people, I would say about 70% of people don't. No.
Watch this. This is how you're supposed to use the gun. Like that. I can work the gun with eyes closed. I don't need nothing. Huh?
Okay, fair enough.
Can't you do it like that?
Right. No.
Can you do it like that, brother?
Could I do it like that?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm not. Am I going to do it like that? No.
Brandon, we gotta get you like this. You gotta be able to pick up that gun.
And
you know exactly where you at. And then when your light come on, you pick a move.
Right, correct. But I'm glad you brought that up. So if you came downstairs, you saw somebody in the kitchen, what are you gonna do? And you have a firearm on you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna talk to him?
Get out of here! I'm scared. I'm scared. Stop. Get out of here.
Because
somebody called the Breakfast Club this week. 2 weeks ago, they talk about this. Somebody came in his house. He grabbed his Glock 40, shooting. Pow, pow. People start buzzing back at him in his own house.
Oh, yeah. And that can happen.
So, and that was talking about this. But no, Bun B did not snitch. He's a civilian. Brandon, you're a civilian, right?
I'm a civilian, yeah.
I'm a civilian. We try not, we will not, we won't, we ain't snitching. No, hold on. No. We ain't in the game, so we telling. And if you ain't telling,
yeah,
you're on the mother clucking hit list. So you don't know. So you still gonna get it.
Right. You have to, I guess what I'm trying to say is you have to be smart, and it's not that you're telling, you're just going through the protocol. Okay, I shot at somebody in my home. Now the police are gonna come.
The man shot too, Brandon.
Oh, he did? Okay. Well, there you go. There you go.
The man shot too.
But I'm trying to think, what do people want to do? They don't want Bun B to tell the police anything. They want him to go out there and find the guy and kill him.
They got the guy. Justice now. Just let white man justice be served.
And that's what it is. That's okay. That's okay.
Happen.
Right. That's okay.
He lucky. Right. Bun B, he should have knocked him off. The man shot.
Yeah. And were they saying he had a chance to do that, but he didn't do it? He could have killed the guy, but he kind of spared him a little bit, or is that just something I made up in my head?
Why would a man want to kill a man out of nowhere, Brady? You don't have to.
Yeah. And that's my point. Like, killing somebody, that's going to take a lot. That's going to weigh on you forever. If you don't have to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Man of the metaverse. Now you can at least hit him in the kneecap or the hand, and hope you no, not the kneecap. Just hit him somewhere so he can feel it. Let your knee hurt.
Not your stomach area or the chest.
Nah, that may kill him right there.
Right.
You want to hit that knee? Because the knee is like a two-cylinder motor. If you put a rock in between it or something, that thing ain't never be right.
Right. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going. Correct. So
and how do I know? Because my knee is hurting now, and that woo-wee. You know what I'm saying, Brady?
I know what you're saying. So, in our opinion, Bun B didn't do anything wrong. He did what a grown man should do, what an OG should do. He has a business. He has things he's trying to accomplish in life. He has a family.
Now, this shout out to the baby because he's talking about breaking in homes.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a certain scum of the earth to break into an innocent person home, Brandon.
Yeah.
Now, if you trying to do an Omar off the wire, that's cool. But you got some people
in the projects. What you saying? Okay.
Oh, anywhere, because it's in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a person working at Payless and Dollar Tree, why are you breaking into their house?
Right.
That's not right.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what the scammers do. It's Pride Month, so y'all come out.
And it's also male health month, right? It's Men's Health Month.
Damn, Brandon, what you got here?
Just something about saving money. I know we're doing our project challenge. I think I have enough money in there, but I'm not sure. But like,
how much you got? Let's do a count. Let's do a count right now. Guys, this is Project 20. Every week, Brandon's rules. We're supposed to put $20 away.
Right.
Now, this week, I went to the ATM, checked out 40. And usually on Saturdays, I put my 20 in here just before Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these Brandon rules, so I don't know. I see a lot of money over
I got
here. I see a lot of money.
I got 220.
You got 220?
Uh-huh.
See what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How the hell you get 220?
I'm not sure. I think, like I said, I was supposed to take out. I can't remember what I did because I don't think because I got this 100 in here.
See, that's how Brandon throw the schemes in there. He put $100 bill
because I couldn't go to the ATM. I was like, "Yeah, I gotta take some money out." But that was last week, so I'm all messed up.
1, 2, 3.
But what we attempted
20,
to do
40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. I got 180, Brandon.
Okay, but we'll go back and check to see when we started the challenge to see how much money we are supposed to have exactly. But a lot of people can't save money, and they're having a hard time.
Shit, I had a hard time saving this money.
Me too. I had a hard time getting the money, but so what?
And saving the money. Shit, okay. I ain't talking about. I don't know what Brandon talking about.
So, what are some ways that you save money? What are some ways you cut corners in your budget?
Some ways I cut corners in my budget. Let's see. How to stack money.
I know we talked about it on our last stream. How when you go out, you try to not get appetizers, drinks, and food. That's one way.
I thought about that. You order a burger with fries, 4 people with 4 plates. That burger come out, you split it 4 ways. I bet that tastes better than any appetizer you order.
It will be good, right? And everybody be fed, or not fed, but you'll be good till your meal come out. You be like, "Dang, that was really good."
All right, how to stack money? Stay your booty at home, man.
Can you do that? Can people do that? I don't think people can do that.
Yeah, people can do that if you don't got no money. if your mind is right, if you have a goal you want to get to, you could do it. Target, McDonald's. How you like McDonald's these days? What's your opinion?
I don't like McDonald's. whenever I do eat the fries, and like I said, I try not to. It's just they make me sick, so I'm super sensitive. They're delicious, but for some reason I'll get sick eating the fries and the burgers too. So I try to stay. Go ahead.
This past Wednesday, I went to McDonald's 5:15 in the morning.
Okay.
I said, let me get a sirloin steak on a bagel with the onions.
Okay. Which I like. I haven't had that in a while. I used to like that sandwich.
The hash browns, and let me get I think I said a tea, unsweetened tea or something.
Okay.
I did that. How much did that cost me, brother, for the steak at McDonald's?
And a tea with hash browns?
It's a combo.
I would think it would be a little cheaper because it's breakfast. Probably about $7, $8.
$9, Brandon.
Woo.
How much do my meal now is adjusted cost at McDonald's? I get a combo, two cheeseburger combo, and a 6-piece.
Not a quarter pounder.
Okay. And a 6-piece nuggets. Okay. How much is that, Brandon?
6-piece nuggets probably about $3. $2 cheeseburgers. You getting the fries and the drink too?
Yeah, combo.
Okay. Whew. You look about $14, $15.
About $13. So for that little bill, $13. So that's why you need to stay your butt at home
and cook too. You need to cook, but people feel like they want to shop. They need home decor. They need something for the living room. They need something, for the bathroom. They need face scrubs. For some reason, my daughter's into cleaning her face. She got a good morning routine, cleaning her face.
Well, that's good, brother. Don't you think looks go a long way for women?
They do. That's good. Okay. It's important, but it ain't cheap. Do you think my grandma was doing a facial routine or getting ready in the morning routine, or they just had a washcloth?
Nah, she had that perfume. She had that Secret Diamonds perfume for CVS. Yeah, she had that perfume. She sprayed that up. That thing was $13.99 a quart. Now back then, everybody made $2 an hour, so it was that price.
You're right.
She come there, your granddad smell that. Oh, girl, you smell like baby powder and roses. Let me get I said, what you got going on? Yeah, they still had something like that back then, brother.
For sure.
Now,
so you already had this slide worked up and made, because me and
your
Louis,
ass don't be coming on camera.
What you mean?
Your ass don't be coming on camera.
What do you mean? I don't come on camera.
You know what we're talking about. We don't get on camera too often.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You talking about before the show? You talking about what you mean?
Brad, I said I bet this is from look at the date. March the 6th.
Okay,
this is from March this year. Huh?
I got you.
And you know what I got going on now, so I'm be lazy. So I ain't even
So what you saying? You got slides that you were ready to unleash.
Yeah,
we haven't done enough shows, or we'll be off topic, so we don't get to go to it. So that was pretty cool. I was just wondering because it's just perfect time.
Look at the date, March 6th.
Okay.
So eat more veggies. I save money. More veggies over meat, Brandon.
Gotcha.
Now watch this. How much is that T-bone?
$8.99 a pound.
How much is that chicken breast?
$4.99 a pound.
Now watch this, Brandon. How much is these portobello mushrooms?
$2.29.
Now I'm gonna let Brandon do how much a pound costs.
I can't do that.
All right.
It'll be what about?
Okay. A pound. Okay. This is this is damn, hold on. Stop. I don't want to appear stupid because I know what I'm talking about. This is 8 ounces. So this is a half a pound.
Okay.
So a half a pound
double it.
So double is be $4.60.
Okay.
Damn, that's the same price as the damn chicken. Hold on. The baby buy the chicken.
Right.
But watch this.
Go ahead.
The oranges, Brandon. 3 pounds of oranges. How much?
$3. $3.50.
Now watch this. 5 pounds
Mm-hmm.
of potatoes is how much?
$4.
So if you got all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
$4, $3.50, so that's $7.50, $2. So under $10, you got 8 pounds worth of food under $10.
Uh-huh.
Or you can buy one of these. Which one should
Right.
you get, Brandon?
I would go the mushroom route just because, you want to take a break from meat sometimes. You want to mix it up. But are you okay with having a meal with mushrooms?
But I eat
You can-
mushrooms all the time, Brandon. But yes.
Well, I think people are kind of they don't want to just go out there and just do a mushroom and onions with some potatoes or whatever, another vegetable as a meal because they feel like that's not a real meal.
You know how good potatoes are, Brandon.
I know how good
Now,
they are.
Now that's the worst one you could pick, but I'm just making a point out of
Right.
all the vegetables.
Right. But that's my point too, or why I think you're a good chef, because most people wouldn't put these things together, the mushrooms, onions, and potatoes, and think that's a meal. Like that's a meal. But a lot of people don't know how to cook or don't know how to look at things as far as that being a meal.
Potatoes, think to our palate, it pleases us for some reason.
Yeah. And to fill you up.
You could take your best woman in the world,
Mm-hmm.
Martin Woodham, get us some French fries.
Uh-huh.
They tear them damn French fries up.
For sure.
Potatoes can be a luxury if you do them right. You could bake them.
Right.
You could fry them up.
That's what I was gonna say.
You could bake them, then fry them up. You could do.
I prefer cutting potatoes like that and cook and frying them over going to like McDonald's or Hardee's and getting those fries. It just tastes better to me.
Well, I don't know how to do that. I haven't mastered the skills yet.
Yeah,
running that. So
I like to do the rustic potatoes. I think that's what they are, and just cutting them. You can cut them long ways. You can cut them in fry shapes if that's what you want to do. But
do they be crispy on the outside?
Yeah, they be crispy.
And soft.
Yeah, not soft. It depends. Well, when you say soft, what do you mean? When I think soft in the middle,
crispy
it's like
on
uncooked.
the outside and almost mashed potatoes like on the inside.
Yeah. It's not uncooked because sometimes they'd be hard, I guess, but it's a soft. But yeah, they're perfect. They're crisp.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you eat more vegetables, sometimes vegetables cost $2 a pound, $1.25 a pound, and it's a lot. And they got a lot of fiber in there, so they could stretch it out, and also they come with less calories.
Yeah,
like this beef right here, you don't know where this beef comes from. I've started seeing 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I started seeing beef come in from Mexico. The next thing you know, I'm watching YouTube, and they got beef coming into Mexico, but they processing it over here.
Yeah.
Then they call it American beef, I think, because it got processed.
Yeah.
Because people, it ain't no inspectors in Mexico.
No.
But when they come to the border, they just looking for ticks on the cow. How you know what they put in the cow in Mexico?
You don't know.
And that's what they're doing today. They got a lot. I was gonna do a video. Go ahead. A lot of these, U.S. is importing a lot of food from a lot of countries. And some of these countries be on YouTube that guys be serving food and be touching their feet, rats be walking around.
Right.
So if they doing that on the streets,
what they doing behind the door?
What they doing in the factory? And no inspectors over here. It only get checked once it get packaged.
Right.
That's the kind of food we want to eat.
And you do just need a break from it is processed meat. Like your body over the years, when you get older in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, you can't eat 2 hamburgers in a day or like two different meats in a day, like just over and over and over again. Like the more vegetables, the more fruits you mix in your diet, the better you're gonna feel, the better you're gonna be.
Just to let you know, everything in this photo is processed.
Correct.
But
You're right.
the meat but the meat is processed probably about 10 to 12, 8, 10 million more times
Right.
that is vegetable.
And could be dyed, could be colored, could be added, preservatives, all kind. Well, it's definitely preservatives added to the meat,
Just like the vegetable too.
Well, some people grow their own vegetables and that's what I was going to say.
We don't. So we're just saying how people get it right now.
Right, from the grocery store, correct. And that's what I was going to tell you, because I'm growing strawberries and I'm not using any chemicals. I'm not using any pesticides or anything like that. Strawberries don't last that long, but I was thinking about when last time I went to the strawberry patch, or just how strawberries can sit in a store. They can sit in there a long time. They can sit in the strawberry patch a long time, but when you're growing them, they don't last that long when they're ready to be picked. Like it just makes me think about what we're putting in our food, and what are we putting in our bodies. It's just something to think about.
Now, with something, I'm about to rebuttal against Brett a little bit.
Go ahead.
Well, Brett don't know, when they pick these strawberries, they be green as hell. So why?
Sometimes, yes, for sure. But
why is getting transported thousands and thousands of miles? A few weeks later, it lands on your shelf, and by that time, it ripened up to be red.
But I've gone to the strawberry patch where they have just thousands and thousands of strawberries ready. You can pick them. You can have them in your refrigerator, and they'll still be the same. They won't change. But I'll go outside and pick the ones that I grew. As soon as I pick them, I put them in the refrigerator. They start to age. They're starting to die out. Like it's just
Brandon,
different.
The strawberry patch is, like I said, capitalism.
Yeah.
So somebody out there spraying stuff before they say we open. So somebody out there doing something.
Somebody's doing something for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we can't just keep ingesting all this stuff. So your body does need a break from some of it. Is just what I'm saying.
How does your strawberries taste?
They taste good. They taste really sweet.
Better than the store? Can you tell them?
I'm not gonna say that the strawberries are better. I do like the tomatoes. The tomatoes taste better.
Well, I know that tomato taste is like 9 and day difference.
Yeah. But the strawberries, they're cool. They're all right.
But if you just eat more vegetables over meat, you can save a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
How about this one, Brandon? Use Toyotas and use Hondas are better than what?
BMWs and Mercedes.
Now, Brandon, did you buy a BMW?
I did.
What year was that?
That was the year of the car was 2005.
All right. Now, if you bought a 2005 Honda, and do you change your oil on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Will you still have that Honda today?
For sure, yes.
Okay. Now, where's that BMW
at? There's somebody driving in is having a bunch of issues, but people
ain't nobody driving that BMW, Brandon.
You don't think it's no 2005 5 Series BMW on the shit.
Brandon, who won't Brandon? No. I can see an M3. But you talking about
it's a 5 Series.
It's a 5 Series. No, guys, Mercedes and BMWs look good, but if you pull back the paint, they ain't up before and Hyundais. They don't hold no value, and they cost a lot to run them like they're supposed to run.
They hold a lot of value in certain people's eyes, though, and I think that's why people gravitate to them.
Correct. The people who don't understand how cars work.
That's the ones.
They'll see Mercedes. A G-Wagon made the same shape almost for the past 20 years.
Right.
You could get one 15 years old and you still get the same looks as a 2024.
Right. They rounded it a little bit, but for the most part, it's the same shape. It's awkward. I don't know if you've been in that car or a Range Rover. It was a time my wife, when we was looking at getting that BMW, my wife wanted a Range Rover. She wanted that.
Does she still got that taste like that, Brandon?
No, she don't have a taste like that.
What kind of purse? She ever bought an expensive purse?
For sure, yeah. She don't have a bunch of them, but she has some. Well, I bought her some.
Hold on. What's the brand name? Now I'm nosing. What brand name you talking about?
She has a Louis Vuitton purse and she has a Gucci purse that I bought her. I bought her both of those. I think that was the only designer bag that she has. She has a Telfair bag. It's a black luxury brand. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Of
With the
course
T
not.
on there. Okay.
Of course
You're
not.
not-
Who
well,
gonna
that's
worry
a-
about black people luxury brands in this market? You said Gucci, you got Chanel, right? No,
Louis
no,
Vuitton.
Louis.
Uh-huh.
Louis Vuitton. Okay, yeah.
But as far as luxury vehicles, not really. Because like I said, we went through what we went through with that BMW. She had a Honda. It was running. It got her through chiropractic school, but she was like, it's cool, but the paint's chipping. And it's just
Did the AC work?
The AC worked. Yeah, the AC worked. Just like it's just
that was your car. The AC working,
right? But she was like, that I just like that BMW. I like that Range Rover. So she test rode the Range Rover and didn't really like how it rode. And I was like, yeah, it looks. I think we like Range Rover, but it's more of an off-road vehicle and it rides a little weird. So,
and it's horrible liability. Brakes.
Yeah, they usually have a lot of issues, but is that just because they don't know how to make vehicles, or they just
Let me see. Brandon, who makes Range Rover?
Who makes Range Rover? Well, I know it's under Ford now, right? Land Rover is under Ford.
See Brandon right here. He talking about he about to buy a Land Rover, but he going off of 2004 data.
Right, that's probably the last time I checked. So
that data he got is correct, but that was correct 20 years ago.
So who owns them now?
I think Ford sold them now. I believe an Indian company. An Indian company makes Range Rover.
So is it better now? Is it because they got the Defender out now? I know my brother was thinking about getting one, but
Brandon, that's the worst car you can get.
Okay, but
are you leasing?
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm saying when my brother was looking for a vehicle, he wanted
lease.
Well, I guess he was probably going to lease it, yeah, for sure. But that's one of the cars he was thinking about getting. He said that. I can't remember if he said a Bronco or not, but he ended up going with the vehicle he went with. So, but tell me about the Land Rover Defender, because I've seen them around. They look nice.
I don't know, but they just make crappy vehicles, Brandon. They don't last.
Correct. Can you go off road? The Defender.
Yes. If you're in warranty, you go off road all you want to.
Okay, so you think the Toyota 4Runner would be more suitable for on road and off road? I guess the quality is better. The longevity is better.
The Toyota 4Runner won't barely use any value the first 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Because I've looked like. I'm trying to think what year, because it's been a minute since I looked at the 4Runner. But if you want to get a 4Runner that's probably about 4 years old, it's still going to cost you similar to the value of maybe a year-old one or a 2-year-old. They're just correct. They look the same. They hold the value good.
Correct, and it's a status symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brandon Cousins, Nate and Pookie. Well, they see a 4Runner. They say that person whack.
Right.
But what they don't know, that's a price of a Hellcat just driving by.
Correct. Yeah, right. Correct. I wish I could afford a 4Runner, especially the one picture there. That's one of those. I can't. Was it Pro or the
TRX Pro or something?
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. And we would be way off topic. What do you think about the Tundra? Because those are expensive trucks. It's a Toyota brand, so I just know
the Tundra trucks.
Yeah.
Tundra trucks. If you buy the one with the 5.7 motor, they fine. But now they're making the V6 turbocharged, which I got a presentation on that.
Okay. Do you see that?
Yeah.
See, that's the stuff I care about.
You're about to mess up, man. You're about to mess up. So, but if you buy the one with the, I think 5.7 or the 4.7 V8, that's they bulletproof.
Okay, but it's a market for that, and people look at it like, should I get a F-150, F-250, or should I get the Tundra, which it's not like an American, like a white collar, a blue collar truck. You know what I'm saying? A pickup truck. It's like the Honda, but like the Honda Ridgeline. Like, is that the traditional pickup trucks, like the American pickup trucks?
Traditional?
Mhm.
Yes, back in the 60s.
Okay, but what's okay?
Yeah.
Well, break it down. Why do you say that?
Back in the 60s, they used trucks like they're supposed to be. Give me that 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder motor, but I need that bed real long so I can be hauling stuff in there.
Okay.
And I can have it geared real low so that underpowered motor could just it's made for towing and
I
made
got
for no speed.
Okay. Well, that's
'Cause
that's a good angle that you talking about it from. Like, I guess I wouldn't think about that, but are they? Would you buy something like that? Would you buy a Honda Ridgeline? I don't even know if they still making them like that. Okay, but like I said,
eyes on them.
Okay, but some people may see that as not a real pickup truck. Is what I'm trying to get. I think
The Hunter Ridgeline will fulfill the needs of 90% of the truck market.
for sure. But I think some people still have that mentality. Like, I'm not getting that because it's too. I don't know.
Those guys, the head of their penis don't stick out past their balls. That's why they bad.
You're right, correct.
You know,
So
I'd be bad too, like that. If my head came out look my balls. I'd be bad as hell.
Oh, so they short. They gotta have a jacked up Shaw truck, and with the wheels come out, they gotta have a dude.
Not short. I just saying the head ain't sticking past the balls. You know?
Oh, fair
She'll
enough.
be riding nuts. She'll be riding that nuts. So you know what I'm talking about, brother.
I got you.
Yeah, all that. And what they like I said, what they towing in the back? Nothing.
Nothing. Do most people tow stuff every day?
No.
You know,
So, if I bought a truck, what I be towing? Nothing, really.
right.
But
Unless you
I have some things in the back, dog.
Rattling around.
I don't like the rattling sound, brother. I have some. You saw how the Lincoln was loaded up. It's easy to load the truck up.
Bed. Right.
Yeah,
so if you had a pickup truck, would you have the back cover on it, or you have it open?
I have it. I have it open.
Okay. Would you have the tailgate that's on there, or you'll take that off and have a net on there, or would you have the tailgate? Okay.
Because I'll be a tailgater.
Okay.
Always been the goal. I don't know if I go reach it or not. I always want me a truck to drive down South Carolina State tailgate or the whole.
Okay, I feel you. I'm the same way. I want to go to a Gamecock game, or I could see us at.
Hold on, I said at South Carolina State. Hold on,
well, listen, I could see myself at the Gamecocks, but so what kind of crowd is that? The South Carolina State crowd. We could be all right.
Yes, your crowd, your uncles, is your grandma all right? Is your uncle all right, Brandon?
I'm just trying to figure out. So
what are you talking about?
If we got into an altercation, which one would it be?
I said tailgating, Brandon.
Okay.
We tailgate.
Do people fight sometimes at tailgates at college football games?
No, this ain't no fight right here.
Okay,
Brandon.
but that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Now, if you go out there later on that night, then that'd be something different. You know.
Okay, fair enough.
They had to meet the boy. They had to tell the boys don't bring the guns on campus. I saw that.
Oh yeah.
On South Carolina State. Yeah, had to meet. They need to meet with them every damn semester. Bringing the guns on campus.
In the classrooms. Is that
no?
Do they have
white people? So this in the door. I think it was in the doors in the classroom.
You see, that ain't wonderful people.
No, we ain't white people. We ain't bringing in the classroom. Yeah, this in the dorms. You know, can't have that stuff.
I got you.
Now they really put the thing. We got to check IDs.
Okay.
I know it's hard out there for a pimp. You Orangeburg, South Carolina. Now they broke it there. They broke it now. They was broken when I went there.
Yeah. When's the last time you been to the campus?
About 17 years. 17.
That's crazy. But yeah, we definitely need to get up there and see a game. That'll be fun.
About 17 years. Then we get off. About 2007 or something.
Yeah, that's
no,
crazy.
no, hold on. That's wrong. Okay, about
what?
2009.
Okay.
Because that's when
still a
Drake
long
first
time,
came
though.
out. I said, Chad, you better than Drake. Drake he ain't the one. Yeah. About 2009.
That's funny.
Yeah, but you can't. It'd be different. It'd be different now. Now I'm the old.
That's what I'm saying. Why
I could be a grandpa.
you for sure could be.
You old enough to be a grandpa too, ain't you, Brandon?
I guess so.
Brandon, we're the same age. How you gotta say yeah on me and you guessing on you?
But I'm trying to think. If I had a child, would I have a child and my child have a child?
So if you had a child at 17, your child right now will be 27.
Wait, what? I'm just gonna let you, but I guess it's possible. Yes, it's possible that we could. Which is crazy. We old.
And your child be 27 right now. You can't have a baby.
I guess that's true. So do you feel that? Oh, we I wouldn't say we there yet.
Yeah, I feel 80, bro. I've been feeling 80 since October.
I got you.
And I thank God my spirit is still high. But I look at some of my videos, you see me gaining weight ever since that motherfucker. God damn.
And what gym you say you was gonna go to the gym? What gym do you go
to?
It's
hard. Everything is hard now.
I hear you. Do you go to Planet Fitness or do you go to
Fitness?
Okay.
Yeah, I started doing Planet Fitness since I got up here.
Okay.
But yeah, everything hard now. Shit.
You definitely gotta try to work out, try to eat right. The older we get, you start feeling different things. I thought that was Alexa. But your body just as you get older, you're just not gonna recover. You're not gonna heal like you were when you were younger. And I think it's hard for people to realize that until you our age and you're going through what we're going through. But let's try to get back on track. We got way off, but it's
we got to call it quits pretty soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Friends don't make friends going to debt, man. How you stack your money? People be going to this place, that place, putting on credit. Borrowing money from your friend, so you could buy drinks in another place.
Live it up, right?
Overpay
for drinks. Overpay for drinks too.
They ain't make Brandon. Do they ain't make Brandon?
They don't make sense.
When you went to your cruise, did you borrow money for Justin to go on your cruise?
No, I didn't borrow any money from Justin or you. I didn't ask you for no money to go on a cruise with.
I thank you for that.
But if I
and still think it's good to go.
You're right. So should you tell your friends no if they ask you for money? Should you give them a pep talk?
No, I'm saying your friends, you should not be asking people to borrow money so you could enjoy some these $40 drinks.
So when should you ask your friends for money though? It just made me think about that.
You ask your friends for money when you really need it. You down on your luck. You
trying to pay some bills and you can't, or you had something come up. Not because you're going out trying to, live it up on Friday, eat some crab cakes and whatnot. They have some mixed drinks.
But why you didn't ask Justin to borrow some money to go on the cruise, Brandon?
If I had to, would I ask Justin
to go on the cruise?
To go on a cruise? No, I don't think so. It'll just be weird because once you do that, it's there forever. You know what I'm saying?
So Justin give his brother $500,
right?
Then he looks on Instagram.
You're right. There you go. Right. And then every time I see him, then I'm thinking about the money. He's thinking about the money, and it's an uncomfortable thing, right? But that's how a lot of people fall out when they loan you some money. You like, oh, I'm gonna pay it back. Don't even worry about it. I appreciate it. And then every time you see them, they gotta make up a story. They gotta be like, look, next week when my check hit.
Nah, that ain't the problem.
What's the problem? Go ahead.
It's them seeing them enjoy living the luxuries in life and still owing you. It ain't because of check late. It's when you bought them Jordans and got them shots of Henny at the bar.
Right, correct.
And you owe your best friend $169.
and you're struggling to pay them back. And
He's struggling to pay them back.
That don't even make any sense.
Brandon, we got right now.
Don't do it.
Man on the Metaverse
What?
got more money than 80% of Americans right now.
That's true.
This right here,
That's true.
liquid. Keyword is liquid now,
Right.
because a lot of people will look around, grab a TV, go straight to the pawn shop. You know, we don't want that type of liquid. When we talk about this,
But is that good? Is that good to have?
what?
Be able to have, you got TVs that you can pawn. Does that count as like, you know, a savings?
To an extent, that's rock bottom savings to an extent.
Okay.
But that can't be your first thing.
Okay.
You want to spend this before somebody snatches the TV out the back.
You're right. Does
How
the
would
pawn
you
shop take Jordans? Do they take shoes? They take shoes too?
You gotta be careful. Probably not, because probably not.
Well,
The health risk.
Okay.
The health risk. But yeah, me and Man of the Metaverse got more money than most people right now.
We do. It's been I'm not gonna say it's been a struggle, but you have to be conscious of saving and try to put it to the side. Like, it's easy to spend money. You know, we can spend it like water's running.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to try to develop ways of being like, how can I save money today? How can I shortcut something so I can be saving money? Do I really need the subscription to Netflix or Hulu or, you know, some of the other things we pay for monthly without thinking?
And you know how I think my count is right over Brandon's?
I know it is, but go ahead. Why?
I got $20 for next week. And I get paid bi-weekly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But let me,
so that $20, that's for next Sunday. I know I gotta hit before the next time. I gotta pull out another 40.
Okay. And I was just thinking too, I remember how I got messed up because I had my money straight. I was like, all right, I got next the couple weeks, but my wife went and got a massage. She was like, Brandon, you got some extra money so I can get people to tip. I said, yeah, I got some money.
Brandon, you try to do Caitlin Clark numbers now. You know, you turning the ball over.
Correct.
Nobody's supposed to touch this.
But now I'm not talking about that money, but the money I got aside to put with the 20 you know, for the next couple weeks coming up. So I was like, I got my other money over here. I got my money on deck. And then I was like, shoot, I ain't got that money. Now I remember I had an extra 100 that I had put aside. So I was like, shoot.
I got $20 under this TV under a remote.
So do you hide? But do you hide money? Does that help you? Because that's a tactic I use sometimes to save money.
Hide money.
Well, I'm not saying hide it, but put it up. Do you?
I did put it up. I went to the
ATM,
checked it out and put it to the side.
But I'm saying before we started doing our challenge, is that a way that can help people save money? Kind of putting it up in a way that we're doing
money. I always recommend using having an online account with Ally Bank. Mm-hmm. So that's my savings stuff.
I got you.
So every month I put somewhere up in there.
I got you. But we
go ahead and close it.
Yeah, we're going to close it. This
it's all fucked up. We're fucking up.
We did an excellent show. Let me try to see if I can go back to our graphics and see how good I am at that. Yeah, see, look. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. We touched on a couple of things, you know, about saving, pregnancy, Caitlin Clark, you know, and I think, the game is on now. If you had to guess, who you think winning, Dallas or Boston?
What quarter?
It's probably been an hour, so it's probably in the second quarter. Let me look.
They about tied up.
Let's see. Oh, it's 38-37. Boston winning by 1.
Yeah.
So, a close game. I think, you know, it'll be a little closer. I think they kind of feeling each other out and kind of getting familiar to know what kind of scheme. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all make sure you like and subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Louis, you want to say anything before we get out of here?
Now, guys, take it easy now. Be safe.
Have a good one.